messy, but it's Waitrose. You can't go to Waitrose without makeup on. Way better than I thought. British food is stodgy, so food baby coming in now. Good morning and welcome back to my channel. It is the morning. Apologies for the rawness. But for today's video, I thought it would be fun to have a day in the life where I just eat British food. Now, I'm going to attempt to cook most of this British food, which is the biggest achievement of anything. So we'll see. That's why I'm in my kitchen. So first things first, I'm going to start the day with a British tea. I'll make my tea. You can all tell me how terrible I make it. I look forward to it. And then we're going to head to the shops and pick up some supplies because I thought I had food and it turns out I do not. In terms of what the meals will be, you can stay tuned, but for breakfast I really wanted to have, I want this video to be like a realistic British food video in terms of, I see a lot of videos where they're like eating big English breakfast and then a big roast dinner and then, do you know what I mean? Which is obviously their traditional British food. I'm not saying that's not the case. And people do realistically eat them. I think, and I can't speak for everyone, I don't think eating a big Sunday roast with Yorkshires would be eaten on the same day as a fry-up most of the time because they're both quite big hearty meals. So I wanted to have like realistic British food. You know, what does a realistic diet of a typical British person look like? Do you know what I mean? So on that note, for breakfast, I want to have beans on toast. Because I like beans on toast. I think that's a good sized breakfast, and then we'll make something for lunch, dinner, and maybe pudding or dessert for anyone else who's not British. So we will see. Fingers crossed that everything is still standing by the end of this video and it withstands my cooking or their lack of abilities, but we'll push on. So hot. Couldn't have a British morning without some tea. First things first, to the shop. So I've made it to Waitrose and a boozy bitch. It's literally the closest one to my house. I'm more of a lazy bitch than a boozy bitch. Anyways, we're at Waitrose. Do you know what? I've whacked on some makeup because it's Waitrose. You can't go to Waitrose without makeup on. Because this is like a posh outing for me. No, I'm joking. Just felt like it really. If I'm putting this on the internet, thought I should look my best for you. I did one of those TikTok face things where they try and match you to a celebrity, and it matched me with Margot Robbie, which I know these things don't even make any sense. Like, I know it's just like a random thing, but it's in my head now and I'm like, giving me a big head. Also Googling like, what plastic surgery do I need to look like Margot Robbie? That's neither here nor there. Feel free to let me know if you're a plastic surgeon. But yeah, we're here. We'll go shopping. I'll grab my mask and get my bag and let's go. The most amazing thing just happened. I was in Waitrose and I was buying some of this for something I'm cooking later, and I just got ID'd. Absolutely so glad I put makeup on now. That means I look under 25. Hells yeah. Putting that on the resume, putting it on my grave, absolutely 10 out of 10, day made. Onwards home and actually have to start cooking some things. So as you saw, baked beans is the one I've gone for, Heinz. Now there are two different ways to make them. There's the microwave and on the hob. I'm a microwave gal. Tell me what you prefer. Is this going to be the contention, like the tea situation? I'm sorry, the microwave is just faster and look, they have a little thing for it. So. Ta-da! Okay. So this is how I do it, guys. You could probably use a bigger spoon. I did not think this through. I don't know why I use such a small spoon. This is a bad idea. Ta-da! I have done it. So now the next question, which I think might be contentious, is knife and fork? Or do you just like raw dog it? Unsurprisingly, I'm a knife and fork gal. So good. I haven't had baked beans in so long. It's always like my winter food, and then like gets to winter and I forget. I'm gonna have to start using knife and fork though, because this is messy, but so good. Smashed it. If for some reason you're wanting to move to the UK or just understand British life and you're not actually already here, I'm gonna tell you that Heinz beans is by far the best beans. You saw the monopoly they had in Waitrose. There's a reason. It's so good. Every time I eat beans, I'm like, I should eat that more, and then I forget. Obligatory, I should eat more beans. They're so good, full of protein, excellent. I'm gonna wait a bit and then we will make some lunch. We have to acknowledge that I genuinely have the cutest dog in the world. I'm sorry that might be hard for some of you to hear, but look at her. She's so cool. Are you quiet? So for lunch, it's a bit of a late lunch. It's so dark outside, considering like it shouldn't be this dark at this time of the year. You'd think this is like December weather. Anyways, I'm having bangers and mash. So I'll show you which ones we're having, but yeah, time to fry up some bangers. I'm using these Linda McCartney's vegetarian sausage rolls. Gosh, I wish I had a sausage roll. I'm just gonna have 2 of them, I think, because I'm already pretty full from those beans, if I'm honest. Not bad, I'd say, and I've actually made some gravy. I used the Bisto one, because obviously that's life. I like a relatively thick gravy, but you do you. I'm sure this will be like tea, because you can't have bangers and mash without gravy. It looks probably not that great, but I'm sure it'll taste amazing. I just think this looks way better than I thought I could do, so that's great. We are tucking in. I don't actually know if I've ever had, you probably have as a child. I haven't had this in ages, my mouth is watering. I've done like a relatively small serving because it's only lunchtime, so it's like, British food is stodgy, so. So good. It's truly like the gravy that makes it. Do you know what I mean? Like, if this set didn't have gravy, if anything, I need more gravy. But, sorry, that dinging noise is the dog drinking, because she has a thing of like making a lot of noise as soon as I press record. She's an attention whore, she is. For dinner, I'm already thinking about food while I'm still eating. The only thing is with this, I had to make the mashed potato, and it goes cold by the time I get everything else ready. I'm just really bad at time management, but still good. More gravy, that'll solve it. For dinner, we're gonna do spoilers. I'm doing a shepherd's pie. You might not see me again because I might have a breakdown trying to make it, but we'll see. But yeah, so we're gonna make that. I'm also filming the process of making the shepherd's pie, so I'm not sure what will come out first, whether this or that. Either way, you'll watch that if you haven't, or if not, subscribe so you don't miss it. It is much later on, so it is dinner time, and so I actually cooked a shepherd's pie, which I don't think is up yet, but you can look forward to that because I filmed me cooking it. Spoilers, I can't cook, but I think it's come out okay. I only put cheese on half.
Looks amazing.
This
okay.
is
I think you did a good job.
make or break in terms of lifting. No, that looks pretty great. It's pretty great. There we go. Daniel's gonna do a taste test, see how good my cooking is.
I'm excited. It smells real good.
Not really hot. I was like,
really?
Wow, I thought this could go one of 2 ways there.
I was leaving him
Your
to
face.
suspense. I was leaving time.
I was like, oh my gosh.
What was the reaction? No, it's really good. Really full flavour.
Are you just gonna say that though?
No, this is legit.
I'm gonna turn the camera off and be like, we're getting takeaway.
No, you'll enjoy it. You'll really like it.
Okay.
You spiced it really well.
It's good. It tastes, I think I put in, and you'll see in the video, but I took some liberties with the spices and I think it paid off. So, very good. Hopefully that's nice and traditional. If you can see, we finished the entire tray, which was too much, but for some reason we justified that we couldn't save it, even though we definitely could have saved it. I am so full now, but because this video is eating every meal British food, I have a dessert, or a pudding, if you will. I was going to cook this, but that making the shepherd's pie took far too much energy, so I did not. And so I bought something I prepared earlier. Is it co-op? Sticky date. So I'm going to convince Daniel to share with me because I am so full, because British food, it fills you up. I am so full. Why is British food all stodgy? I'm glad I had the shepherd's pie, because at least it had a lot of vegetables in it.
There's so much carbs. So...
I've had so much potato today.
Yeah.
I've had bread, beans, like bangers and mash, so like mashed potato and gravy. Hot, that's fine. I love sticky date.
Oh, that smells really good.
You want some?
2%.
It's really good. This is one of those things where I'm like, I'm so full, and then it's like liquid sugar. I'm like, you know, I got some room. I got room. For you, I've got room. So I finished the dessert with a little bit of help from Daniel, because it was just so much food. So much food. But I did manage, I didn't have to do any snacks. I was planning on doing like British snacks, but like I was just so full that I did not have space for them. Got like a proper food baby coming in now, British food baby. My takeaway, British food is very filling and stodgy. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and remember to hit subscribe. Tell me in the comments below what other, you know, 24-hour food challenges you would like me to see. Spoilers, I'm going to Australia soon, so if that's like that's of interest, let me know. And remember to subscribe so I can see you next time.